Really progressing the level at all.
Remember the last time we didn't record anything, but we only missed like 2 minutes?
Oh, I want to die.
And this time we missed an hour.
I pushed it. I double tapped it. All right, so we are back here in Minecraft.
We're back again.
back again.
Back again. Back again.
No, not back gone. What is this? No. Mm-mm.
Where am
So
I? Oh.
we are working on getting more diamond so that we can go do more things that I've never done before.
We're going to go to the end, which I have also not done in survival before.
But apparently we have a lot of things to go through before we do that. Like we have to kill some eyeballs and let them float around the world and just typical stuff that you do when you're surviving. And we are also working on making our bookshelves with which to enchant weapons.
We're enchanting weapons.
We're very close. We need what?
Weapons and armors.
What did we say we needed? We
needed a pair of boots, 2 pairs of pants, and maybe a sword.
Yeah, and then we need 2 more bookcases, which we need 6 pieces of leather. Is what we decided?
No! Run away from the lavas. Run away from the lavas. We don't like the lavas. The lavas is not our friends.
How do you get on fire?
Drink water. But right now I'm gonna run out here into the hallway, where all my stuff will at least fall where I can grab it.
Ooh, that was close.
Man,
that was scary. I was scared for you.
Oh,
you just like open up the floor.
Me.
Yeah, we're in uncharted territory.
Legend
tells of a story. Much
now listen up. Here's the story.
That was a much different direction I was
about
going.
A blue thing who said he was blue.
blue with a blue.
And he liked to eat blue ketchup.
Yeah.
Remember when they were doing colored ketchup? Like,
that was a good
I don't
thing.
know what that was. It was weird. Like, I'm a ketchup fan, you might say. Connoisseur.
Connoisseur of ketchup.
And like, I thought colored ketchup was just weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was not comfortable with it.
I am uncomfortable with this ketchup.
Just like, man, like ketchup's red. Like, that's the color it's supposed to be.
Hey, I got some gunpowder. Do you have any treason? All right, so I'm
gonna go
12 diamonds.
Take an end dump.
Yeah, me too.
Are you though, or are you just gonna like throw things to the other side of the portal? Hope.
Good thing it didn't go through the portal.
How did we get it to work before?
I don't know. We just would stand here and just...
Did we fill the portal?
I'm scared to go through the portal. Do we need to make a new portal? Take this one down.
Take this one down, make a new one somewhere else.
Such a weird moment.
This one is like, you look down and then slowly looked back up at me.
Now,
so we need to...
What are we going to do?
Look up the best ways to do enchantments. It is night outside. The sun is gone. Now listen up. Here's the story. About a blue guy and he was blue.
Blue. All right, so what's next? What are we doing now?
We're Googling.
It says wearing a pumpkin prevents the player from accidentally provoking any nearby Endermen.
Oh, that's right. I knew that.
But there's less damage reduction, because it's a pumpkin.
Because it's a pumpkin. Let's go to war! And they put pumpkins on.
Pumpkin wars.
So what's the weirdest thing you ever stuck your finger in? Got any answers yet? Maybe a spider? I don't think I'd ever want to meet a spider big enough I could stick parts of my body in it.
100%. That's like on my top 10 list of things to avoid in my life.
Top 10? I think it's on my top 5.
Spiders to stick myself inside of. Gosh, I don't know. Like, there's probably some nasty playground equipment that I stuck my hand into when I was a young lad.
There was just something about being young that you just like didn't think about what's going to be on the other side of the hole you're sticking your hand in. Like when you're going out like playing in, wherever you see a big hole in like the rocks, you just like reach in. And you're like, oh, there's nothing in here that would ever hurt me.
I would say it wasn't necessarily sticking, my hand into a specific hole or anything, but I do remember at one point we were hanging out, and we'd always like ride our bikes and then go explore in the forest kind of nearby our neighborhood. And I'm level 30. And one time we came across in the forest like a couple clearings, and this was out kind of near a housing area, so it was unusual to find much once you got into the woods. It was pretty much just like woods, and
just trees and leaves and grass
trees.
and
So
stuff.
we came to a clearing, and it looked like somebody had been living there. And what was even better, like it looked like it's some kind of adult, not like a kid hangout spot, like a
Just
homeless
empty bags
person living there.
Funyuns and
Right.
empty bottles of Mountain Dew.
Exactly. And so we
Somebody had a D&D tournament here.
we kind of explored the area around and actually
This is taking forever.
found that found a treehouse. And like somebody had gone and
Like terrible makeshift treehouse or like really cool
it was
elaborate treehouse with a hot tub.
It was definitely not an elaborate treehouse with a hot tub. It was an alright treehouse. It looked like somebody had started and then got bored and just left halfway through, or
Like,
was murdered
I'm
halfway
done.
through, like one of those kind of situations.
Your mind immediately jumps to, oh, this is a mystery. We gotta solve it.
And so our first
hold on,
thought
right here.
was we should climb up in that very precarious looking treehouse and just go hang out up there. And so we went up there, and it was like you would step on one side of it and the whole thing would shift.
I know how that goes.
We only went up there like 2 or 3 times. Like we left, and then we had ideas all night of like what was there and who was there, and if they were ever coming back, or if it kind of looked like no one.
They'd
had
be
been there
mad
in
that
a
we were hanging
while.
out in their tree fort without asking permission.
Right, and then we thought that we were gonna get murdered, like serially murdered, and
For cereal, bro.
for cereal. So we went back a couple times, and we never did see anything real extreme. Although I do remember the last time we went there, there had been like some magazines and like a sleeping bag or clothes or something. I'm trying to remember what it was, but we went back, and everything was in a different place. Not so much as in like, oh, I forgot where that was.
It
Like,
was just a timeshare.
yeah, it is a timeshare.
$2 a year for a timeshare.
Yes.
All right, honey. I got us this really great piece of land.
Only thing,
It's really cheap. We got a screaming deal on it.
so we can vacation whenever we want. Only thing is, it's actually where a serial killer hangs out and murders people.
I may not have gone through like the official process of timeshares, but why go through this system? Then
Yeah.
they know who you are.
It's just it's the system, man. That's how they get you.
I'm not part of your system.
So that was kind of fun. It
My
got a
brother
little,
did stuff like that. Like he built in the trees behind our house, like this tree stand thing out of a pallet. I did not help him build this to my recollection, but like I know there was like this ladder that he'd nailed like 2x4s to the tree going up it. That like was like a nail in the middle, so the whole thing shifts when you grab it. So you got to be like real sure when you hold onto it, because if you don't, you're gonna fall out of the tree.
That does
It's like a
sound-
solid 10 or 15 feet up in the air.
Yeah, that sounds
Like it's got like supports underneath it.
extreme.
Like it was not safe by any stretch of the imagination. But we were all like, hey, let's go hang out in the tree stand. And we're just like hang out there looking for wildlife,
Right, of course.
as you do. Hey, guess where you're at? See that there was a zoo in Japan that held like a naming vote or whatever for their new little gorilla.
I did not.
Want to take a stab at what people wanted to name it and what one?
It was a baby gorilla.
Nope. It was Harambe McHarambe face.
I was gonna say it. No, I was mainly asking you. You said it was a gorilla, so I was gonna guess something McSomething face, but that's pretty good.
Yeah, after the whole Bodie McBoat face.
Incident where they didn't actually name it that.
Yeah, they're like, no, guys, that's dumb.
Yeah,
Like, well, you asked for an opinion.
and we gave it, and it's a pretty good one.
If I had to rank that opinion on a scale of 1 to 2, it'd be a solid 2.5.
When do we get to go into the Nether portal?
We can do that now. We
Should
need some blaze rods. So, if there's things you want to keep, leave them here.
Gotcha. Let me go dispose of a few things.
We're going through that portal, so I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
Basically, you want a sword and your armors that you're currently wearing.
Oh, so all of this crap that I have. I need
Yeah,
to
but if you just die with it in there, it'll just stay in there.
Oh, that's true. Okay, let me get rid of a couple. Are you taking like your nice diamond sword? Or?
No.
Okay.
No.
What can't I live without?
Especially what you do. Jump up. Stand in the portal.
Oh boy.
Entering the Nether.
The Nether.
Oh. Don't step out. Hang on. I'll come through with nothing and see if I can find a spot to go.
This is scary. I don't like it.
Alright. Turn around. Turn around.
Why is it so hard for me to see everything?
Because you're still throwing the portal. Alright. Do you see my name below?
What happened?
You got fireballed by a gas.
I don't understand.
Oh no!
It feels like we did bad.
You were just like standing there looking at me, and then I was like, "All right, he's just gonna jump forward," and then all of a sudden, stunk.
Well, I'm gonna get some iron ingots.
So here's what we're gonna do: we're gonna take that nether portal down and move it.
Okay. I'm gonna work on building some iron equipment.
Yeah, I need. We need some armor sets and some swords.
I'm so annoyed.
I've never had it just spawn me in the air.
That wasn't good. No judgment here, but are you sure you know what you're doing?
Ugh, that was like thoroughly disappointing. Like all these nice little successes we had, and then we hop through the nether portal and just fall to our deaths.
Okay, I'm glad that I'm not the only one that had that concern.
How like wonderfully appropriately us though.
All right.
Look at all the cool things we did.
I have sets of armor. What do we need now? We need iron swords. Anything else? Should we have like iron other things?
We need like a solid nap. Because it's about to get dork.
Yeah, but I mean, I can make stuff even if it's dark, as it turns out.
We just need the armor and the swords.
Okay. All right. Good news. I have all sorts of armor. Oh, man, that was really...
Man, that's just like realizing the fun is over right there.
The word that I have for that would be underwhelming.
Ugh. We're just going to... How about this? How about...
We're
going to tackle this next time. And you guys can tell us about your disappointing stories in the comments. Thanks for hanging out.
Dang it.
Bye.
Bye.
Halfway